at least 50,000 people were killed here, and only 4 of us escaped. I escaped with 3 other persons.
Emmanuel was shot in the head. The killers thought he was dead. The scars on his leg are from a grenade. Every day, Emmanuel shows visitors graphic reminders of what happened here. In every classroom, and there are dozens of them, are the remains of men, women, and children. And in one of these classrooms is Emmanuel's family.
2, 3, 4.
Martha Vetter is part comic relief, part cheerleader, and part administrator at Sunrise. She's been here since the beginning.
Some children are more able than others in every arena, but they all seem to be moving forward, and that's really encouraging.
For tens of thousands of men and women, the wounded, the fight doesn't end when they come home.
Evan was very compassionate and always wanted to help somebody who needed help. And I think maybe that was something that he saw in himself, that he could help people.
Denise Metty and her husband,
hey there, big guy,
know more than most.
Did you have fun?
Evan's fight began the moment a car bomb went off in Iraq in 2006.
Turkey.
We didn't have a clue about brain injuries and what they entailed. In fact, when I left work, I said, you know, I'm going to take a 3-month leave of absence. I'm sure after 3 months, Evan will be, you know, on the mend, and I'll come back and life will be good.
Are you comfortable?
3 months of around-the-clock care has turned into 3 years. And for 3 years, all Denise and Dave have wanted is their son home.
I mean, he's our son. He has to come home. He had to come home. He was coming home. There he goes.
But the Mettys needed a specialized van to get Evan home, to doctor's appointments, to family outings. Through the Pentagon Federal Credit Union Foundation's Military Heroes Program, the Mettys got their van.
The Pentagon Federal Credit Union Foundation just stepped right up and gave us everything that we needed, more than we could hope for, more than I knew we even were going to have.
Once an addition to the Mettys' house is finished, Evan will be able to come home for good. A promise kept.
I'll see you tomorrow. I know you're a lucky guy. Good job today.
The Pentagon Federal Credit Union Foundation is a phenomenal organization. They help soldiers so much that donating to this cause is the most heartfelt thing I can think of. They have turned our world around. They have allowed Evan to have a world again.
We met Omar Enamorado in the slums of San Pedro Sula, and he showed us how he tries to get around in his wreck of a wheelchair.
These things, you know, I don't have it.
On one side, the part he uses to push his wheelchair is missing.
This thing for pushing.
On the other side of his wheelchair, the rim is just hanging on.
Only one. So I need the two things.
Omar can barely navigate down the sandy, muddy, rutted road where he makes his home.
They say, do you have money for buy wheelchair? No, I don't have money because I'm very poor.
All this equipment here would have been put into landfills around the United States. And instead of putting it in the landfills, we're putting it to good use.
So we'll tell her to elevate this. We'll tell her to wash it every day, twice a day. keep it clean, and we'll put her on some antibiotics. It's starting to heal.
I think the important point is not to sit around and wonder why is this stuff being thrown away, you know, isn't it a shame, but to make good use of it.
Como en la mañana una y una en la noche para 7 días.
Let's take advantage of these opportunities to create good healthcare possibilities around the world.
An opportunity to provide health care and perhaps restore a bit of dignity.